Defend territory, stalk, hunt.
None of what you just said is good.
Are you reading all our thoughts, Gary?
So the trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth just dropped, and oh boy, did they really have to make another Jurassic World movie? Now, I'm not particularly fond of the franchise. I think the first movie is the only good one, but I have some fun with some of the later sequels, and I can laugh at Dominion. But my god, I really hate Fallen Kingdom. But, you know, that's a story for another time. So, the film is directed by Gareth Edwards and stars Scarlett Johansson, and I really like these two as choices for their new movie. I really like Gareth Edwards as a director. I think he does some pretty good stuff. Now, granted, some movies he is very hit or miss, but I will admit that I do like some of his stuff. Scarlett Johansson is a very talented actress, and the supporting cast is really good. I actually quite like the cast that they got for this movie. So, on paper, this seems like at least the first good sequel to Jurassic Park. But I'm very skeptical as we've had so many sequels to Jurassic Park, and I don't like most of them. Like, 2 is fine, I guess, at best, but like 3 and all of the other sequels I'm not really too fond of. I mean, sure, 3 has a very memorable scene, but in terms of like the grand scope of the saga, 1 is the only good one, and you can take your pick as to what's your follow-up to the second one. Though, again, Dominion and the new Jurassic World movies I'm not really too fond of.
Please don't say they're raptors. They're raptors.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Zora Bennett, played by Scarlett Johansson, is sent into the original research station from the first Jurassic Park movie. You know, the first Jurassic Park. And basically her and a group of specialist doctors and soldier types are sent in to get 3 DNA samples from the 3 largest creatures, which contain the drug which will miraculously save human lives. Apparently, I don't really get how you, well, get that, but, I mean, like, why would the 3 largest creatures magically cure people? I mean, that's a bit silly, right?
That's fucking retarded!
So if I had to go for a positive for this movie, it's definitely cinematography. It looks pretty damn beautiful at times. And I think Scarlett Johansson is a pretty good pick to essentially lead a Jurassic World movie. I mean, I really like the actress, and I think she can hold her own. So I'm really interested as to how she's going to be in this movie. But in terms of, like, if you were to tell me this is Jurassic World 7 or whatever, I couldn't tell you that because it looks like any other Jurassic World movie. It doesn't have a differentiating sort of feel to it. It just feels like another Jurassic World movie. In terms of trailers, I'm not really too keen on the music. It just feels like a standard piano, and you know, that's just generic Jurassic Park trailer music. Like, I feel like they've used that in every single Jurassic World trailer since, like, the first one. It feels like something that is being established.
Fortunately for us, all these species exist in one isolated place.
Truth be told, like, this movie, I mean, it looks alright, and that's the thing. It's a Jurassic World movie, so it's probably gonna make $1 billion, even though it's probably not gonna be any good. And look, I know I'm like really stressing this, but I don't think it's gonna be good. I love Gareth Edwards. I love Scarlett Johansson. I love the cast for this movie. And I think the writer who has written the original Jurassic Park and Jurassic Park 2, you know, I just don't think this is gonna be a good movie because, well, I've seen Jurassic World 2, 3, the other 2 Jurassic Park movies, and I think Jurassic Park is just a one and done movie. I truly believe that. But in terms of like this trailer, sure, it looks nice, but I hope it is a good and worthy sequel to the original. But for my money, I just think it looks like another generic Jurassic World movie that's probably gonna make $1 billion because people love dinosaurs. It's just a natural fact. But I feel like I can tell what the movie is going to do based on this trailer and based on the synopsis. Essentially, what's going to happen is Scarlett Johansson gets sent in with a bunch of people, then all of a sudden, they get the DNA samples, but then there's a betrayal from the big billionaire or the leader of this expedition thing, and essentially, he uses the drugs to, I don't know, enhance the military or some bullshit like that. You know, there's gonna be a twist like that where humans are the real evil, you know, those corporate bad guys, and, you know, that's probably gonna be how it is. And then he gets eaten by a dinosaur or something, and then end of movie. Scarlett Johansson saves the day, and the dinosaurs are free to live on the island without any danger or whatever.
These dinosaurs were too dangerous for the original park.
So then why do you make them again?
But that's the thing with the Jurassic Park or Jurassic franchise formula. You got a group of people, and then they go to this island or they try and uncover this mystery. Then all of a sudden, this billionaire who is funding this whole research thing turns out to be the evil bad guy, and then he gets his comeuppance by being eaten by a freaking dinosaur or whatever, and then that's it. You know, the good guys save the day, and that's it. It's a formulaic standard to a T, and I feel like Jurassic World Rebirth is gonna do the same thing as, say, Dominion, but it's gonna be a bit more competent as it has a clear beginning, middle, and end story structure. Instead of Jurassic World Dominion, where it tried to be this philosophical thing, and then all of a sudden, you know, you've got the old team and the new team teaming up to take on this billionaire and T-Rex fights and blah, blah, blah. But that's the thing. This movie is just gonna be a rehash of the previous movies. And that's my honest opinion. I mean, sure, I might be entertained by it, but I wouldn't expect it to go ahead and be like this 10 out of 10 movie. And that's the honest truth. But those are just my thoughts on the trailer. Personally, I'm not really too fond of it, but hey, maybe you might have enjoyed the trailer. And if so, please let me know in the comments below. And if you like the video, please like and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And yeah, those are just my thoughts on Jurassic World Rebirth. I think it's a alright trailer, but gonna be honest, I'm not really excited for it based on the previous Jurassic World and even Jurassic Park sequels. It's just sort of like, meh. And as always, take care and have a good one.
Here we go again.